Welcome to Track Talk Sports. I'm Willie Jones. I'm your host. I'm here today with Ervin Forbes, a former Farmville Central athlete. And we're going to be talking about several different things relating to sports and life. And it's not just all about sports, but more. It's all things good. So, Ervin,
What's
Mr.
going on,
Ervin,
Mr. Jones? How you doing? How you doing? Long time no see.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Oh.
Getting older, enjoying life.
Hey, that's all we can ask for. A blessing to wake up. It's on you after that.
Absolutely. I hear from a lot of the best talent that in nowadays. I hear from periodically from time to time. And I started this show just to get them on and, just have a good conversation with them, talking about sports. Because I know, a lot of the kids, they enjoy sports. They looking for some, good information. And I feel like that's what we can provide for them. Awesome. What was your sports experience
My
like?
sports experience was awesome, to be honest with you. Man. My whole family, they're huge sports fans. They supported me all the way from Pop Warner football, basketball, baseball, all the way through high school and through a little bit of college.
Mm-hmm.
So my experience, I had plenty of family support. And specifically, my father was always there. so my sports experience was pretty awesome. I can't complain at all.
You played.
I played everything when I was young. To stay out of trouble. You had to stay out of trouble. So played football, basketball, baseball, all of it.
Absolutely. So recreational basketball was pretty much
yes,
kept
absolutely.
you just grounded.
Yeah, absolutely. My mother did not play, so in regards to just staying out of trouble, and that's what we did back then. We were always outside playing sports. We didn't, we had video games, but it wasn't like it's such a big thing where it takes over your life like it is now. We always were outside playing.
Right.
Whatever season it was, that's what we were playing as a group.
Mm-hmm. Well, how does sports apply to your life?
I mean, in every possible way. Sports really, I guess you could say, groomed me coming up by playing, learning how to play well with others, teamwork aspect, and within my work history and me owning my own business now, knowing how to build relationships and how to nurture those relationships.
Right.
So that next person that they interact with, when they hear my name, they understand they're going to get a quality individual handling whatever situation we get into together. So it's definitely been a big thing for me.
Mm-hmm. And I know you as an athlete, as a
absolutely
basketball player.
Yeah.
A guy who just likes sports, and I know we look at ESPN, and we see a lot of the players who made it to the NBA or pursued basketball at a higher level, but your talent was you were top talent. I'm just saying that because I know that you could have gone anywhere that you wanted to go if you had pursued it. And today, they have the kids have,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
more support, to get where they want to get.
We got high school kids that have trainers
now.
We didn't have that. We were our own trainers.
Yeah.
We were our own trainers. We learned the sport by playing, and the best way that we could play or get better was to play bigger and better people. Like I played against you. Like we would go in the gym and play against grown men.
Right.
And that's how we got better. But now they have trainers and, nutritionists and all kinds of things going on right now. Yeah, absolutely.
It's a big difference. It's really a big difference, And I mean, that's some of the finer points I try to, get people to understand, as hard as we worked, I mean, it just kind of flowed, into the way things are now. We didn't have a chance, or we did have a chance, but to have the support that the kids have now, I mean, it's just so much different than the support we had.
And they have a lot, but they also have a lot more pressure. And they have a lot. When I look at it, they have a lot more pressure and a lot more publicity with the internet and stuff that they have now. Like literally this year, small Farmville Central High School was on ESPN's top 10. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. And that's the way it is.
I love it though. My dad and I talk about it all the time. Like, he's always comparing our team to the teams that are winning championships over at the high school now. And of course, I'm gonna say we're the best, but it doesn't really matter because the way our community comes up, it shows up and shows out. When they make to the state championship, it's like a family reunion. Every year we get back. I see people I hadn't seen in years, but they come out. They come out when the boys go to the state championship.
Yeah. And me, I mean, Farmville is my family home.
Right.
My father's home. I'll put it that way. And, being from New York, when I came to Farmville.
Culture shock.
And but when I saw, I found the park, because that's where I was comfortable, and I saw the goals and everything in Farmville, and that's where I spent most of my time. But as I grew up and I saw, the talent, and looking at New York and looking at Farmville, what I learned from Farmville, or what I learned from being, in this, I say the South, is
country strong. Country strong.
The physical play. Up north we were more,
up north y'all are known for ball handling and being nice with it and whatnot. Yeah.
Man, but when I came to Farmville and I saw the physical side, I was like introduced to something totally different.
Yeah.
But I learned from it. And you guys, y'all, you came up right behind me, and the teams that Farmville Central had, like I said, you wasn't the elite, as they call it, because the North, that's where all of the scouts went. All of the scouts went to Virginia,
they didn't know
Washington, D.C., but they didn't know. It's like Dick Vitale. And I talk about this quite a bit. Dick Vitale, he's always talked about diamonds in the rough.
Yeah.
Polishing them up. And that's all. You guys, I mean, y'all were polished.
We didn't get a lot of. I mean, that's why I say the kids today, they got a leg up because of the publicity and the internet. Because now everybody can see you worldwide. You see a kid on the West Coast, you can go to YouTube.
Yeah.
But back in our day, in our time, we didn't have that. You had word of mouth, but you didn't have big people coming to see you and stuff like that. So. Yeah, I definitely understand that side of it, but I still wouldn't trade it for nothing because we grew up in an era where our team was like a family. Like I literally called those guys my brothers, and I still rock with them to this day. But they didn't understand what they were missing out on. But it is what it is.
Right. And that's what they're beginning to realize, like you said, through the internet.
Yeah.
The exposure. Like I said, it wasn't there during our time or your time.
It grew. Think about it. It grew from just going up north and recruiting kids. Now they figured out you can find diamonds in the rough down south and other places. But now it's even grown even further because the reach is further. They going over there to Europe and getting kids. Now you got NBA champions like Giannis, Antetokounmpo. I think I said it right. But those type kids.
Yeah.
Champions.
Yeah. And I always say, one day, as far as our jobs in basketball, I said, a lot of the players overseas that are working to get better, they're going to be coming to get our jobs. That's what has happened, just like the USA lost to France.
The world has caught up now. That's the thing. The world, it used to be, we used to get dominated, but now the world is caught up, and to me, that's not a surprise that they can, that's happening.
It's not.
But, I don't know. You're right. They're coming to get our food over here, man.
And our kids, basketball, whether it be basketball, football, baseball, it's just sports, period. It's just a global.
Yeah.
It's more of on a global scene now than ever before. So we have to work harder. We have to do things like we're doing now. Is teaching. And this was what TalkTalkSports, having, young men like yourself, on to talk about this, we have an audience,
I can appreciate that.
This, and we can appreciate it, and they'll know that we're,
absolutely
conscious of it, and we want our kids to be better. And guys like yourself, who, played and, could have been there yourself, but everybody can, won't make it to the NBA. But they'll have a story to tell.
We definitely got stories. We definitely got stories. And, everybody can't make it in the NBA. Everybody, I mean, the league is only has a certain a number of players that they can have. So everybody can't be in the NBA, regardless of how good. Because we all have that playground legend that was amazing, but for whatever reason didn't make it to the league. Like my dad, he talks about Keno Farrow. I don't know if you're familiar with back in the day. Legends of him doing all kinds of things on the football and the basketball. Yeah. And life happens. That's because the whole, for me, the whole 90s, like late 80s, early 90s, when the crack era took over, when drugs took over, man, it killed a whole lot of athletic talent around. It just did, you know.
Yeah.
So we your platform right now, just letting kids know that, you know, everybody won't make it to the league, but you can still benefit from playing a sport and learning how to work within a team concept. It'll benefit your life in more ways than geometry and any math that I ever took. So.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, to build a family and to raise your kids, you know, and apply those things you learn. You know, I mean, it's
and it's fun.
It's rewarding.
Sports is just fun.
You know. Yeah. Oh man, it's fun now. I'm 67 years old. You know, and it's fun. It's you know, you look at it, you're a fan of it, you know, and my whole thing is, you know, just having an opportunity to
take it out of the barbershop. You know? Like, you know, that's what we normally talk about. The barbershop on your job, you know, having your platform that you have, being able to chop it up with folks that love what you love.
And the thing I want to know, the thing I want to let the audience know is Ervin Forbes was, if I could put it as outstanding, great, you know. No, I mean, I'm just saying this from, you know, what I know. And I know this about a lot of players, you know. But as far as guards or any guard who could have made it in the NBA or on any professional team, chose, you know, other things to do in life, but still make it and be successful, you're successful. And that's what we want the audience to know. You're successful. You know, like you said, there's a lot are not here. They're gone.
Yeah.
But, you know, we're still here. And we get our point across and, you know, let people know how much we enjoyed our sport
and still enjoy
it.
I'm telling you, I reside in Atlanta, and I've been here for about 12 years now. And every year, my dad gets that motor going because he's following he's ready. He's about to retire, so he's so excited that now he'll be able to attend more games. But he always get that motor going, be like, "Oh, they're gonna be real good." I still keep up with the kids that are coming up because I know their fathers. So just to find out, oh, that's such and such son. I didn't know that, and to see them grow up and keep that legacy going. Like I mentioned to you off camera, we were the first ones to win a state championship, and then we won it the very next year. And then now we got seven chips now at my high school. Nobody expected Lil Farm to do that. Yeah.
Farmville.
Yes, exactly.
That's it.
So,
Farmville.
Yeah, just watching the kids grow and go off to college and do things, man, I sit back in awe, and to a certain degree, I feel like our group helped facilitate that by inspiring them to, like, you know, I want to be like you, and I want to win a championship, and I want to do all these things.
Yeah.
I think we had something to do with it.
But no, you had a lot to do with it. That's why, I mean, Ervin Forbes. You were a standout. You were, and you still are.
I get a kick out of it when I come home and I finally go, catch a home game. They still got those big first two championship posters of us in the thing. It's great. Yeah,
that's great. That is great. That's what I'm talking about. And people need to know that, not just about you, but that about others.
No,
you're not invisible. and we don't want to keep people invisible, because we support um, basketball and football and all of that.
Yes.
We're fans, and we enjoy seeing those young men and young women,
Yes,
be successful
absolutely.
and be on that stage, but we have a stage now. I mean, you'll know Ervin Forbes and you'll know Willie Jones and you'll know others who follow and, come on the show and then share their story, because they're just as much stars as the ones who are in the NBA or in the NFL or in baseball or hockey or whatever. This is just a platform
And look, Willie,
sports.
and I still have relationships with guys that we played against. Like, Aiden Griffin was our big rival when we was coming up, and D.H. Conley and stuff. So I still talk to guys like David Dixon, Ronnie L. Peterson, and we chop it up. And David and I we both figured out. He said, "Dude, you got to think about it." And I was like, "What?" He said, our conference, Eastern Conference Plains Conference, from 88 to actually 85 until 95, literally dominated and won championships, because we won it, 89, 90. Then Aiden Griffin came back and won it in 91 and 92. Farmville came back and won it in 93. So we, from that, like 85 to like 95, 10-year span, that small conference was like dominant. And then you had cities, Kinston High School, winning championships left and right. I think they got like 10 or 11. Exactly. And then Farmville comes back and starts winning, since 2014, I think it was. They won. And then they've won multiple since then. So I'm saying all that to say that it all kind of built, snowball, and kept going. And I still have relationships with guys from 20 years ago. And we talk. We'll get on FaceTime and we'll talk about stuff like it just happened yesterday.
Right. And that's a good thing. Another thing we have, the girls.
Mm-hmm.
The girls, we have, they continue to win state championships. We have one, My, we call My. She was playing for Steph Curry.
I heard about my dad. My dad told me about this. Played for his AAU team.
Yeah, and Steph Curry even came on, national TV and mentioned her name. Father,
I got a good one on that too. One night watching ESPN, and they mentioned during a Duke basketball game, Jay Billis mentioned Jarvis Lang's name. And how he gave it to Christian Laettner when they play UNC Charlotte. He said,
"Right, I remember that."
Mike Krzyzewski, the biggest name in head coaching in college basketball and probably all of sports, turned to his assistant and said during the game, "Why didn't we recruit this guy?" That type of stuff, man.
Hey, so it's still going on. In a small town, like you said, and with the technology today,
as
you can reach so
the
many
young boys
people.
always tell me, we love you be repping the 252. You got to rep the 252. 252. And then hearing the guys on, I think it's the Hoop State podcast, they're all over YouTube. I get to watch the games and follow the games throughout the season. It's good, man. It's good. I'm glad they get in the pub and the publicity that they get, because a lot of these kids can really hoop. Yeah, they can really hoop.
Oh yeah. It's just in them. It's just in. You know, we have
Okay.
Tyreek Dupree.
Yeah. What about?
You remember Tyreek? He's doing some awesome. He's doing an awesome job training.
Mm-hmm.
Along with, we have 252. You know, so I mean, it's just a lot of kids are getting, like, if they are serious about it, or getting them focused. I mean, the training that they're getting, basketball has gone to a whole.
Yeah, my dad was texting me. He was like, he said, Baby T won the MVP of the East West game. So he put up like 30.
Yeah.
I seen him.
Well, you seen him.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched him put up a 50 spot on him earlier this year. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy that he get college.
I'm so proud of you guys.
Yeah.
And, you know, the legacy. You know, that's in Farmville. Put
they
Farmville.
They do. They know about us.
You got.
They know about us. People all the way down here in Atlanta. And then when I'm shouting out the squad, they're like, "Why are you always talking about this Jag for life thing?" Like, because it's my hashtag. I was like, bro, it's a real thing around there. Like, for real.
What I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to get the Jag theme song.
Okay.
And I had a Jag theme song created.
I haven't.
I don't know if you heard it yet.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to get that to you. You know, and it's pretty motivational. It says a lot about the school.
Yeah.
You know, it says a lot about the community. You know, and
okay.
The main thing is education.
Yeah.
Focusing on
you gotta get the books, man. If you don't get the books, it don't happen. It don't happen. So I'm proud. Look, I hate to say it, but my cousin used to come down from New York and give me a hard time about being country boy and all that. So now they see
right. You know how we felt about the country boy.
Exactly. So now, when they seeing it, and my cousins from Maryland and New York, they be like, "Boy, y'all boys be balling down there." Like, they hitting me up on Instagram, like, "Bro, y'all got like 7 chips now. What's going on?" And they follow.
Hey, can I tell you when I came down how it was? Okay, when I came down from New York, okay, everybody had like the courts in the backyard.
You weren't ready for that, were you?
Okay, now in the backyard it was dirt. It was just like dirt, you know. And you know when it rains, the dirt settles, so you had holes. You had little lumps here and little lumps there.
Hard.
The guys would still be back there hard. I'm like, wow.
Yes.
Because we so used to smooth surfaces. So they knew how to like throw the ball over here to a smooth part.
Yeah.
And you know,
God rest their souls. My partner in crime, my backcourt mate, Morris Foreman. We used to, and you know, he was a legend on the football field, on the basketball court. So we grew up in that playing in anybody's backyard. We would go big Sway house and play.
Right.
Go across in the projects and play behind Big Ben's house. Yeah, wherever there was a court to play, whether it was hard top or dirt,
Right.
Oh, we'll find it.
Right.
We will find it.
Man, I tell you, it's just
I appreciate it.
exciting having you.
I just appreciate the fact you
know.
still remember my name and my face.
Oh no, no, but that's what I'm saying. Ervin, you're one of those personalities from Farmville that you know a lot of people. I mean, your grandmother.
Yeah, you know everybody.
You know, I know the family.
You know them all. Absolutely.
Know your father. Yeah. So I mean, I know the talent.
Yeah.
It's in that family, you know. And when I came down, you know, as a younger man, you know, as far as your father and everything, they out there balling and everything. So I mean,
we
Claude and all those guys.
Yeah, we like to say we got it.
I have to go back.
We got everything we got, honestly.
Yeah. Oh man, I told you the talent that I saw here in Farmville, it was like wow.
Yeah.
And the physical part of the game is okay. Being that I was, you know, more finesse player, I like the physical side because I like, you know, bouncing off guys. And, you know, if you know basketball, which that was my sport, the energy from other, you play off their energy. You know, so when I was I was
going to adjust really quickly.
You know, you know, and like I said, you have natural players, and then you have players who have to learn these things, and then you have players who just, for some reason or another, they just, you know, it just comes to them naturally.
My mom was always telling me, you get God-given gifts. It's just what you do with it that makes you above and beyond other people. Because, you know, we all have certain gifts that are given to us, but when you have a talent that is, quote unquote, in your DNA, and then you take that talent, you recognize that you have it, and then you build on it, you practice your craft, and you get better, and then you take that and you put it together with a group of guys that are like-minded, and you say, because we literally, my dad always laughs about this. He said, I remember you getting in the car after practice your junior year. It was probably like the second practice or something. He said you got in the car. You said we're gonna win the state championship this year, and then we really gonna get in my senior year. And so he laughed about it. He's like, he said you did exactly what you said.
Right. He saw something. He saw something. Yeah, he saw it, and that's the whole thing. You see it, you know, when people see it, and they're willing
to help you too. Like, because I had a lot of older cats that will keep me out of trouble because they saw you got something, you got something different, man. You got somewhere you need to go. So and
right. And that's why I say you could have went as far as you wanted to go. You could have, you know, but sometimes, like you said, you know, we all go in different directions.
I don't think I would trade my path, though. I don't think I would trade my path. Yeah.
Oh, no, me either. I'm very grateful. I have my family, you know, and they're growing up, and my granddaughter, she's one that played on the girls' basketball team, and she has a 4-year scholarship.
Congratulations.
Full ride.
When people underestimate, that's a lot of hard work right there. Because people like to see the end result, and they think you got it. It came easy to you. No, that's a whole lot of work.
It's work. You got to put the work in, and that's what we know as athletes. You have to put the work in, and then when you get into life situations, you understand that. You know, you put the work in, and life just goes on. It just goes on, and every challenge
Yeah, because you can't. My friend Tanya Little Foreman, we talk about that on a regular basis. That how sports interacts with our daily lives now. Being able to, I run my own business. She runs a nonprofit, and so she has to work well with others, and that's what sports teaches you to do. Because if you're a selfish type individual in a team situation, you're not going to work well with others, and it's not going to work. So just being able to grow up in that environment and have the coaches that we had, Mike Terrell, Coach Robinson, when he came on our senior year, he really helped us know what it is to know you're good. There's knowing you're good, but then there's putting in the work to be better. So he always told us, he was like, just be better. You every day you come in that gym, get better. Get better. And he still tells me that now. With life, every day you wake up is a blessing, and it's what you do with that day that sets you apart from everybody else. You grow, you get better, and you make the people around you grow and get better. Sports. That's sports to me.
Yeah. What I would like you to do is, I would like you on, to come on again, and any of your, friends or any of your players that you played against that you're still in contact, let them know. Let them know about Track Talk Sports. If they want to come on and
Well, dude, I'll do you one better because we were talking about people that help the youth. He's right there in the area. David Dixon, he played at Aiden Griffin High School. He trains athletes in the area. I think he would be a great person for you to get in contact with and talk about. If we come on together, it's going to be a problem because you're going to talk about Aiden Griffin, I'm going to talk about FC. Even our gyms, and gyms in respective high schools are exactly the same.
I like the challenge now. Y'all come on together.
That will be interesting. I promise you that. Well, I'll definitely reach out to them and tell them. Whenever we can get everybody's schedule lined up, I definitely would do that. That would be good TV right there.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Hey, I'm excited, and everything. I'm, jubilant.
Look,
I feel young. Just having you, come on.
Look, man,
we here. Your sports experience.
There are a lot of people that ain't here. We here.
Yeah. And that's what I want people to see. I want people to see the ones that are still here. And I don't care, where you're at, because all we got to do is link up.
Absolutely.
And we're on. We can have two or three people on at the same time.
That would be cool.
Having
man. That would be cool because we do get together on our own little Zoom calls and get together, and it'll be like we'll have a cats from Aiden Griffin, DH Conway, Farmville Central, South Central, and we're on, and everybody starts talking about who was better. If we can make a super team out of each high school, who had the best starting five, all kinds of stuff, man. We go at it. We put. Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all be going at it, man. That sounds good, man. That sounds excellent. But I want them, get them to prescribe. So they can check out the videos.
Yeah, just send me the link for them to subscribe and everything, and I'll definitely put you on game. No problem.
All right, that sounds good, man. It is
hey, anytime you need me, holler at me. I got you. I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, it's all right. Look,
right.
It's not just about sports, but more. It's all things good.
And shout out to
all things good.
I got to shout out my teammate, my state championship mate, Mr. Hollis Hopper, who is the head coach at Farmer Central Girls. Your granddaughter's coach.
My granddaughter's coach.
So, who I tell Hollis this, he called me and said he's gonna come visit me too. I was talking to him. I was talking to Reggie Tyson, and we were just chopping it up. And Reggie,
Reggie's another one.
Reggie's up in Maryland.
Yeah,
he's doing well. I mean, he's actually a Capitol police officer. So he was there with all that insurrection.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in the middle of all of that. But Reggie would definitely love something like this, man, because we talk about it all the time. We chop it up all the time. Mm-hmm. But thank you for that.
Well, great. Make contact. Just tell Reggie we got to get on together.
Look, Reggie got some stories for when he moved up and from junior varsity and started practicing with us, and he found out there is a difference between junior varsity. But I got you. I appreciate you having me, man. All right, boss. Be easy.
Okay. All right.
Will do. I definitely enjoyed you as well.
Enjoyed you.